So I figured it was time to bring you a 954sports.com sports person of the week. Welcome to the 954sports.com YouTube channel. Thanks for paying a visit. This week, I've selected boxing great Floyd Mayweather Jr. as the 954sports.com sports person of the week. They call him Money Mayweather for good reason. For a few different reasons. I'll get into it. But for good reasons, and many of them, he is arguably the best that ever stepped into the ring. You can argue he's the GOAT. 27 of those knockouts. Along with the KOs and the wins, 15 major world titles. In the 1996 Olympics, won a bronze medal. More on that in a moment. Get more into his boxing, but I want to tell you why. He's the 954 Sports, 954sports.com sports person of the week. He has reached out to the family for George Floyd in Minnesota and offered to cover the funeral expenses. And the family has accepted. A generous, generous act from his heart. Doesn't have to do it. Right? There's no obligation for him to do that. It's a kind act, and I think it's deserving of the sports person of the week. It's not the first time he's done that. In 2011, Mayweather paid for that gentleman to the left, boxer Gennaro Hernandez. He passed away from cancer at age 45, covered the funeral expenses. So, a nice act indeed for Floyd Mayweather Jr. A ray of light in all the darkness going on right now in the world. And of course, I've said it before, not much to report on in the world of sports. There's not much happening, right? But this is a nice act by a champion. So in back in 1996, I remember first catching wind of Floyd Mayweather Jr., won the bronze in the Olympics and got absolutely robbed in his medal match. Should have won it. Robbed of the decision, lost to a Bulgarian, I believe it was, pictured there to the left. Now, Floyd Mayweather Jr. last fought in 2017 against Conor McGregor. I thought it was a great fight. McGregor came from absolutely nowhere, right? As an MMA champion. A lot of people thought it was just a publicity stunt, a circus that the fight would become. And what did he do? He won out, 10 rounds before Money Mayweather finally disposed of him, but he was ultra competitive. He showed up, he fought a good fight, and that was the last time that Floyd Mayweather Jr. stepped into the ring. He's already 43 years old. I thought he was younger, born in 77. Whether or not he'll ever fight again, doesn't look like it, but hey, Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield might have part 3 in their late 50s. Never know, right? Floyd Mayweather Jr. also has been known to place a wager or two for some high stakes. That's an example back in 2012. That is a lot of coin to place on a first half bet. The report is he lost it. He's an interesting guy. He's been an entrepreneur. And he's made a lot of money for himself. And again, the unblemished mark. Not too many athletes go perfect for a career, let alone boxers, and reach that high of a level of being a champion as he became. So out of the ring, I almost said off the field, out of the ring right now, he's a champion for his good deed again, and willing to help out the George Floyd family in Minnesota in covering the entire cost of his funeral. Funeral is not cheap. You see, the average funeral will start at $6,500, and that's before you get the burial fees and paying for a head or tombstone, and then it will run you between $7,000 to $10,000. So again, it's a act of generosity and one from his heart. So I salute you, Floyd Mayweather Jr., for being this week's 954sports.com Sportsperson of the Week.